Jennifer Aniston is reportedly furious with the Los Angeles Police Department after the agency accidentally disclosed the specific block location of her Bel Air home in a crime report detailing a harrowing stalking incident. Sources indicate Aniston feels deeply betrayed, believing the leak greatly increased the risk to her safety by drawing unwanted attention to her sanctuary. The trouble began when 48-year-old Jimmy Wayne Carlisle allegedly stalked Aniston for 2 years, sending voicemails, emails, and social media messages, before crashing his car through her front gate on May 5, 2025, while Aniston was inside. The incident prompted swift legal action, with Carlisle facing felony charges of stalking and vandalism. A judge has since ordered a mental health evaluation and issued a protective no-contact order. Though local authorities responded promptly, Aniston's legal team argues the LAPD report went too far. Instead of merely citing a generic location, the public blotter named her specific block, resulting in fans and onlookers showing up at her property. Fans flooding outside her house hoping to get a glimpse, one insider revealed. An inquisitive crowd now regularly gathers at her gates, an affront to her privacy and security. An Aniston insider said she expected more discretion from the police. She's extremely shaken up, believed the LAPD misstep put her at risk, and is rethinking whether she can safely remain in what she once considered her dream home. In response, she's beefed up private security and has even begun weighing the possibility of selling the $21 million estate to protect her family's well-being. Celebrities regularly seek to keep addresses and other personal details off public records, but California law often requires police to include detailed location information in crime reports. One Reddit user noted, "It sounds like a blotter listed the block, not the exact address," but admitted that in areas with fewer houses per block, that alone can be too revealing. Despite being shaken, Aniston remains determined. Her legal team is working closely with law enforcement to demand changes in how personal data is handled in high-profile cases. Public records advocates, however, argue that broad redaction measures might threaten transparency and legal fairness. Meanwhile, Carlisle's court appearance last month drew national attention. He arrived shirtless, wrapped in a blanket, and remained silent behind a glass during the preliminary hearing. A judge has mandated a mental competency examination before the case proceeds. If found competent, Carlisle faces up to 3 years in prison. Aniston, who purchased the home in 2012, had considered it her secure retreat away from Hollywood life. Now it feels compromised. She's at the point in her life where the last thing she ever wants is to fear for her safety, said a close source. The incident has sparked a wider debate. Should police reports with personal addresses be published at all? While law-abiding civilians rely on transparency for accountability, high-profile figures argue that discretion is essential for their safety, especially when the intrusion has already happened. How to balance these priorities remains unresolved. As it stands, Aniston is taking action. Her response includes enhanced security, hiring more private guards and protective measures at her home. Legal pressure, requesting the LAPD amend its redaction policies for VIP crime files. Life reassessment, actively considering selling the Bel Air property to regain peace and privacy. Whether she'll ultimately move remains undetermined, but Aniston's stance is clear. Her safety and that of her loved ones come before any sentimental attachment to a house. Her situation highlights a troubling modern dilemma. When public visibility becomes a liability, even the smallest oversight, like revealing a block in a public record, can tear down the walls meant to protect a star. As the legal process continues and LAPD examines its practices, the case may redefine privacy standards for celebrities across California.